Hello darlings, thank you for joining me here today. If you're a new subscriber, you're more than welcome. Lucy and I love to have a weekly chat about how our week's been and what's going on here in beautiful Ballarat. I love to knit, I love to do crochet, I love to do walks, I love nature, I love piano. I pretty much love everything, especially Lucy and my husband, of course. I have to say that if you're a returning subscriber and leave me comments, you're a friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means so much. It really, really does. It's just nice to connect with you every single week and see how you've been, leaving me a comment to let me know. And I'm just checking in with you guys because, as you know, I've got mental health problems and you help me with those, and I try to help you with as best as I can through my life knowledge of how it is living with mental health problems. So, what a week. It's been such a busy week. Lucy is always full of love. She just loves to love. Don't you, Lucy? You love to love. It's been such a week. It's been school holidays here in beautiful Victoria, Ballarat. And so we've had 2 sleepovers, and then we've had my 3 granddaughters over for day visits. And it's been extremely busy. The sleepovers were wonderful. We had a great time. Emma made it till, I think around 9 o'clock, which was pretty good because it's her first sleepover here. And she's only 8. And so she really missed Mum. And she's so good. I let my daughter know. And, of course, you know, she was talking to Emma and she was a bit discombobulated. And anyway, we made the decision that she should be picked up. And Daddy was here with us, quick as a flash, to pick her up, and all the things that go with a sleepover, which is quite a lot, as you know. So that was all right. And then on Monday I had Bailey, which was wonderful. We did painting, we did fairy gardens, didn't we, Lucy? 3, oh, Lucy, you're so full of love. 3 fairy gardens she made. It was really lovely. I had everything here, so she just had to hop into it and just be creative. She made the fairies for in the fairy garden, like a wooden one. She painted it. She did a wonderful job. Had great time rearranging and renovating an old fairy garden, just applying her little bits of magic. So you'll see some clips of that later on in the video, as some clips with the sleepovers as well. On Tuesday, I think it was, it might have been Wednesday, I had Paige over, and Paige is my granddaughter that's the middle of my 3 granddaughters from my son. Anyway, so that's okay. We did the same. We painted fairies, but of course she's older, so we did very intricate painting of fairies, not particularly, you know, just let them have fun. We did details and we chatted and we had a wonderful time. And Paige also wants to learn to crochet, so you can imagine the fun that I'm having with that, showing her how to crochet. And I said, darling, you've got to start at the basics. She's not up to a granny square yet. So I said, we'll start with a chain, then we'll start with a slip stitch, and we'll work up from there. She wants to make those soft, cuddly toys. You know, the ones that the kids love. I think they're called squishies. They just love those sort of things, and that's her goal, to do that. And she will do it because she's a determined little girl. I also found a lovely lady on YouTube, and I found the videos, and I sent her the link for those so that she can have a look at them when she's not with me, just in case she gets a little bit discombobulated and needs to have a bit of a refresher. So all good. Then I had my eldest granddaughter over, Kai. I got hardly any footage of Kai and I. We just chatted, we talked, what did we do, Lucy? She showed me things on CapCut. She's all over editing, like Paige. Paige is the same. We just had a wonderful time, but she did ice some biscuits that I was going to do with Bailey or Paige, but we just didn't get there. We had so much fun and time ran out. So we iced the biscuits and I got to put the sprinkles on. First time ever, I think. Usually it's what the children do. And Kai said, no, Nanny, you can do that. So, and of course she got to take them home, which was really nice. I've still got my cough. It just doesn't seem to go. Warm cups of tea help. And I don't know what else I can do about it. It is what it is. It's just lingering on. Can't do much about it. Anyway, so that's good. I've had a terrible week with my knitting. Terrible. It started off with Philip's blanket. Excuse me. Got some little things here to show you in a minute. Started off with Philip's blanket, which was going really well. As you know, I was quite happy with the progress. Well, when you're decreasing on this kind of a blanket, you really have to be careful on the edges, very careful on the edges. And what happened was I dropped 2 stitches and they ran away on me. And so I had to unpull about 6 rows. I think not 6 rows, 4 rows. So lots of frogging, and I just couldn't cope with it while the children were here. I haven't looked at it for a week. I got it out yesterday and I'm having another look at it, and I'm making sure all the stitches are facing the right way, and I'm just picking up from where I left off. So that's what's happening with Philip's blanket. So that's on the back burner a little bit at the moment. Oh, I feel so bad about that. I just really muffed that one up. I was tired and I thought I'll just get to the end of the row and I'll pop it down. And of course I didn't make it to the end of the row. Well, I did, but with a mess. So I've started a hat for my brother. My brother lives in Tasmania, and for his birthday I'm making him another hat. He's got quite a few of them. I'm forever making him hats. He loves them. And I do it from a cabled pattern that was a free pattern. And it's the easiest pattern, I think, anyway. I find it very easy. Lots of cables in it, and it's just super fun to knit, and it also keeps your mind active because you're watching the patterns as well. So I'm doing that at the moment. The only bad thing about it is the colour of the wool. It's so dark I can hardly see the stitches. Until you get going and see the knitting coming to fruition, it's really hard to see it inside. It's good to knit outside with this particular hat, and I'm going to be doing that because it's very hard to see at the moment. But it's beautiful wool, beautiful. It's Cleckheaton wool, and it's a Cleckheaton 8-ply country. And I got this given to me by my girlfriend Anna Marie. When her mum passed away, she had quite a lot of beautiful wool in her yarn stash, and Anna Marie gifted it to me along with this seat, and we've actually put their names on this seat. This is Anna Marie's parents, because they were such beautiful people and they used to use this seat all the time. I just wanted to do something so that we remembered them. So there you go, that's what I'm using, and I'll have to get probably another couple of balls to finish it off, but I'm going okay. I've still got 2 balls to go. So that's what's been happening there. So not much of me knitting this week. Like I say, it's just been so busy with the grandchildren. I did get my sewing box finished, and I managed to put everything into separate little containers like I wanted to. That took me one whole afternoon to do. I'll just grab my cup of tea, because with the coughing I find the tea really helps me. Anyway, so Bert made it for me. We love minions. Who doesn't love minions? Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I've been going on here. We went to a Salvation Army shop. Actually, it was a Vinnie shop, and I saw this beautiful little mouse there, and I thought of my lovely person that I follow online, Mousy Makes. As soon as I saw it, I could not get it out of my mind, and I felt like it was made for me. Anyway, I came home and I said to Bert, I don't need any more things. I don't need it. Well, it played on my mind something shocking. The next day I went back and I brought her. How could I leave her there the first time? I don't know. Look at her. She's even got a tiara on. Like, doesn't she say, come live at Tanny's house? Isn't she just gorgeous? Look at her. Look at the detail. Look at the detail. See, I appreciate all this because I know what goes into making these toys. I have not really tried to make toys because they're super hard to do. They're super fiddly, and you have to really have your wits about you. She was beautifully packaged, and would you believe it, $3. Some poor lady has knitted this. You know, maybe she's tried to sell them at a market or something. I don't know. And I'm just going to put a stitch in the tiara to pull it a bit forward, but she's beautiful. So of course I've called her Helen, because Mousy Make's name is Helen. So that's who this is. This is Helen, and she's going to live in my house, and I really do love her. I apologise for any noise in the background. Bert's doing Bert things as usual. So it is what it is. I'm a sucker for something that's a bit damaged. So after Easter, I was at Aldi, and they had the clearance table, as they always do. And they had these cute little bunnies. Aren't they just darling? Of course, he's damaged, isn't he? So they were super cheap, like $2 or something. And I just couldn't leave them there. I just felt so sad for them because they were the last. There was three. There was two. And I brought the last two. There was this one. And there was this one with a broken ear on him too. Look, it's all floppy. And leave me in the comment what you think. But what I thought I'd do is I'd make a fabric ear for each of them. Or maybe just for one. Maybe this one I can just glue back up and he'll just look as good as new. But Paige suggested to paint the inside of the ears pink, which I'll do. There's a shocking lack of glitter, which will have to be remedied. And I'm going to just do like a fabric with, I just picture like floral fabric ear drooping down here, so that even though she's broken, she just looks unique. I'm a sucker for things that people don't want like that. I just, oh, how could they go into the rubbish? No, so they came home with me too. I just think they're cute. I think you guys will too. And then, of course, there was something else on the clearance table, something that I would never normally look at, but it was I'd looked at the squishies all along, and it was the last of the squishies. There was no other squishy there. He was all by himself, thrown on top of the pile like rubbish, and I thought, oh no. So, $3 again. I had to bring him home. I don't know what I'll do with him. I don't know if I'll keep him for a gift for one of the grandchildren. I don't know. He might just live on my couch, and when they come, they can cuddle him. But I couldn't leave him there. I felt so sorry for him. So that's just me. Look at the little smiley face. Isn't it cute? I think he's supposed to be an Easter egg. But anyway, he's going to be living with me. So, yeah, so my video's a little bit all over the place today. But as usual, I know you'll understand. My mental health's been a bit here and there because my sister's also been here from America, as I told you, I think, with her daughter and grandchildren. And she wanted a particular photo, and I have to try and find the photo, and it was a big job. And I was sure I had it, but I didn't have it. So I've gone through everything in my piano room, upended everything, and I don't have the photo. So, but at least I gave my piano room a good clean. Always look on the bright side. So that's what I do. So join me today. Hope you've made a cuppa, and I hope you're all well. And please leave me a comment because you know how much it means to me. So let's see what I've done for this week. Well, I have to say that took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I've put everything into little boxes as I wanted to. I'm going to keep the fabric in the bags. And I think that's pretty well organised because, like most things, you don't use most of this stuff. So I'm very pleased with what I've got done. I didn't use these little purses, but I'm sure I'll find some use for them. They're so cute. I didn't use all the boxes, but happy with what I got done. And so now I'm going to pop it all back in, and that's done. I'm really happy with that. It fits in all very nicely, and I've actually put my fabric over in here. So I think that's sorted.
Mil, 20 mil.
Morticia and Gomez are back, and they've got a baby with them. I'm so happy. Then again, it might be the 3 babies that came out of the nest. How do we know? I'm so happy.
I am painting these two. Easter bunny.
Just fluff your fingers, Lily.
Okay.
I love the way you've got that there for inspiration.
Thank
the pattern.
you. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is this one. Set that one aside. So
What do you... Oh.
oh,
That's awfully bright. At least you can see what you're doing. Oh, I see. Oh, she's all over this like a daddy long legs.
of course I am.
But only hands.
Ta-da!
Well, they've got different shades. Just come on, darling. I know there's so much barking going on, but you've got to come and say goodbye to our beautiful people. It's cold here today, but it's autumn. We're into, well, it's really into autumn now, so all the trees are changing, and I'm trying to film out the front so each week you can see how this vine changes, and until it's really raining, I'll continue to film my autumn series out here. The light makes me look even older than I am, but I know you guys don't care about that because we're all just people, aren't we? And it's a privilege to get old. That's what I think. So I'm wishing you the best week, darlings. I hope you're all well and safe wherever you are in the world. Make sure you do something for yourself every single day, regardless of how busy you are. If it's even just putting on your favourite perfume, just always look after yourself first, because if you can't look after you, nobody else will do it for you. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. So bye for now, and God bless. If you liked this video, just hit subscribe. The bell would be great. A like would be even better. I have to say it's really hard because I did do a lot of shorts and I got a lot of subscribers from that. But I'm after genuine subscribers that love to chat and love to leave comments. They're the ones that I really want. So thank you so much. Lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. Bye, darlings. You've had a week of it too, haven't you, Lucy? We've been very busy, haven't we? Park every day. Yes, 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 I know. Lots of kisses. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Bye, darling.